Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and this is a daily pick a card and birthday reading for May 8th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a Jack of Diamonds. If you were born before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, which was a Queen of Diamonds. Okay, so I am going to read each card and then all together for the collective, then a special birthday wish for you, Jack of Diamonds. This is your solar year cards, and this is a wish card. This is all to help you heighten your manifesting abilities for the year. All right, let's turn over card number 1. We've got 10 of Hearts in the reverse. So reversals are just a heads up, just a reminder about how to think about what the 10 of Hearts really means. So we are looking at this on a Jack of Diamonds day. So with that energy about knowing values and working it through with the aces, 2s, and 3s, so you bump into something new and you put 2 and 2 together. That's that moon energy. Intuitively, you're just like, all right. And then the Mars energy. It's how you work it through, or the process of working it through. It can be any and all of the above. Jacks are this fast-paced, high energy of a youthful kind. So even if you are of an elderly age, you're going to be feeling a little extra pep in your step today. So a 10 of Hearts in reverse. Well, it's an ecliptic card. It is life path. It is heart, so that's emotions. It is that being rewarded for your efforts put forth. So in reversals of a heart emotional suit. So what would that mean? Hearts, it's a feminine energy. It heals and it is transformative. It is more of an introspection rather than an outer thing. So that is all about you and how you're feeling on your path and feeling some sort of disconnect, or it's interesting with the Hearts suit, or with any suit it's a disconnect, but with the Hearts it is a little trickier than that, because it could be you with the rose-colored glasses thinking, you don't have to do anything, you're coasting, or you could feel like you're being unappreciated. It's this on an emotional level. So it could be melancholy, it could be grieving, it could be feeling angry or sad, manipulated, deceived. All of this could be going on for you today, all of the above. But I'm thinking, because it is a Jack of Diamonds day, it has something related to that energy, or your daimon, your spirit guides, your creative beings that are here to help you know to bring this at a timely time. So it's okay, right? They've brought it. It is time for you to take a look at it. It's the shadow attributes of something going on for you emotionally. So if any of those descriptive words really hit home, just kind of pull the string on that and find out, why you're feeling like you're tricked or being deceived, or you're lonely. What's holding that back? What's in the way? What's blocking it? Is it a desire that you're after? Or, if it isn't a desire, then maybe it's an impulse, right? Or feeling some kind of a block in something. It could just be in the stars and you're feeling it. So how are you going to deal with something like that? Keeping in your high vibe, of course, because on a Jack of Diamonds day, and the energy is out there as well. Wherever you are on that spectrum of 1 to 10 on that emotional scale of what you're feeling today with this reversal, and how you behave or want to behave through it, right? So you gotta step in fully aware of what you're feeling. And that's what the reversals are here for. And what does that do? That shows you a mirror. And what does that do? That gives you a juicy piece of you to contemplate. And what does that do? That just enriches who you are at your core. And then you can take that and have that newfound knowledge and growth, if you will, into a more mature and high vibe you. And what does that do? I mean, it just makes you glow with confidence. And the diamond suit today, Jacks, are just sparkly and magnetic, and they call it the salesman card. So you have to know yourself really well in order to help someone make a decision about a purchase or a thought or owning something, right? It's all in the value of something. So that's you helping you figure it out. You ask I would suggest that you ask your guides, your daimon, for co-creating. Do it within great and high intention with gratitude, and ask them to help you and co-create with them to walk you through today, because I feel like there's really something big for you if you want it. All right, card number 2. So we are talking about intuition here. Interesting. Twos are the moon. It's Mondays, and it is intuition, and it is the Empress and the Emperor. And you might look to see if you have twos in your chart, if you do, or what's in the moon placement in the Cards of Truth chart. The Jack of Diamonds has a 4 of diamonds. So, look and see what you have on this Jack of Diamonds day for your birthday. If you are a Jack of Diamonds, that 4 of diamonds is really that stability. So it's in reverse here. So we've got 2 reversed cards. And, the moon in reverse is just having that blocked energy to reach the high priestess. The Empress. So that's that fertility and wanting to open to receiving that kind of balance from her. It is just this really lovely, feminine, elusive energy in reverse. It's all good. It's just if you're feeling like it's really hard to deal with your emotions right now, that's really the one that's coming through here because of the 10 of hearts. Not to mix you guys up right away, but we are going to be reading this as a whole. So it's lending to just having difficulty connecting to self, digging deep and figuring out what it is that is limiting your self-growth. Because again, reward for effort, it's an ecliptic card, it's emotional growth, it is you reaping, or if it were in the upright position, doing the work to get the reward. So we have another stuck card here, basically saying the same thing. A disconnect with your emotions to connect to what you need to connect to. and limiting your self-growth. All right, so stay out of the illusions, and that's another thing. You be having your rose-colored glasses on and telling yourself things that keep you where you're at, when you need to take those off and really dig deep for that truth. So, you know, it's the joy meter. You're going to want to go through being a Diamonds Day, people, places, things. What's on your list? Have you made a list? And check that joy factor. You know, is it bringing joy or is it bringing discomfort? Because in that discomfort, what do you get, right? Is it a desire? Is it an impulse? What's holding you back? And you can pull the thread on that and just understand that every wave of discomfort brings with it all of these notions and ideas about how you are you. So it's all good. It's all good fodder. It's all good goopy goop. It is where you find the most growth. So, we're going to have a delicious day here so far. Card number 3. Oh my gosh, it's the Emperor. All right, so this directs to the black 2s. Moon energy again in the cards of truth. So here we are, right? It is all up about us today and how we are dealing with our inner emotional self. Wow. Well, I'm glad the Emperor is in the upright position. That's encouraging. That lends a lot of stability. So, yay, right? The Emperor in the upright is all about that, having willpower and stability and authority. It is a strong sense of character. So it's there to be tapped. It's for us. We know we have it. We've just been putting it on the back shelf, excuse me, for a while, or the back burner, and it's time to bring it to the front burner and turn up the heat. That's what we are here to do today, and find the value. We are going to look at the value of the people, places, and things around us, and we're going to take note of how we're feeling. And if it's a desire, or if it's an impulse, or if we're feeling blocked in some way, we are going to pull the thread on that and get to the bottom of it. It's a perfect day, perfect energy to do this in this Jack of Diamonds, because we've got the opportunity to look through that lens and really just kind of soak up that energy, that fast-paced energy, and that youthful energy to really figure out where our values are at. Are we not putting the oxygen mask on ourselves first? You know, that's what it looks like here, that we have gotten off our path of destiny, our life ecliptic path of where we're going and who we are. Maybe we're being asked too much and we're over giving. It is one of those things when you mix up the hearts and the diamonds that it's an emotional value of something that's off. So that's where we want to go today, to really kind of figure it through, to see. Like I said, we know it. We just need to know where to begin the begin. So make that list of priorities. Perhaps something will reveal itself as to a good starting point that could address something that's on the list, something else next. It's just the first step. So yeah, all right. I think that's what I'm going to do today. Okay, so let's see. Let's move on to the Jack of Diamonds here and say happy birthday and see what you got for the Creativity Oracle. You've got a blue butterfly and a red cardinal, it would appear. Flowers. It's really quite beautiful with this almost like a nightscape behind it, but and a waterfall maybe even. I don't know. Risk. Be aware of, or you will have to beware. Do not deny the risk and hazards that you see. So no skipping through it, right? Got to be aware and know about the risks. Don't deny the risk and hazards that you see. So when something comes up for you this year that looks a little risky, you know how you get that ping of intuition and it seems like it's too good to be true, or something is not complete. It's not that it's missing so much, but you see it. You see that there's something else that needs to come into this. So that is a heads up. That's where you are going to find your manifesting ability, when you can tap into that feeling and to know that you have your antenna high for that risk, right? Be aware, or you will have to beware. Do not deny the risk and hazards that you see. So really take those into account, figure them through, and when you're done with that process, that is where you'll find your manifesting. It may even be referring to what you're trying to manifest, right? That's probably even closer to what's coming through. Being aware, or you will have to beware. Do not deny the risk and hazards that you see. So, yeah, no rose-colored glasses. You got to be completely in your truth to have that manifesting come up for you this year. All right, let's take a look at the Cards of Truth, Spirit, and Nature deck. You got the King of Clubs. Very interesting. This is like, well, kingly energy. This is Pluto energy. It is 7, 8s, and 9s of the club suit. So you've got that 7 of clubs with the tower moments where, you know, it's lessons learned through destruction, that bolt of lightning. And the 8s where you are to explore, and it's a little uncomfortable because it's what you are drawn to, it's what's in your path, and you're meant to have obstacles because of course that's how you learn, and that's all about Rahu. And then you've got the 9s, you know, that beautiful ease of knowing what to do. It's a giver card, the 9s. So you share and you give back to society as it relates to the king. And for the King of Clubs, it's that intellectual pursuit. So they call it the astrologer card because it is so deep and wide in their thinking that you're going to go to different levels that you haven't gone to before. And in that, you're going to find your manifesting abilities. It's going to take some real self-work for you this year, Jack of Diamonds. I don't dislike it. I think, you know, knowing the risks, you're really putting yourself in that king position that the jacks are sort of preparing to do. They're like the apprenticeship to the king and queen. So here you are really taking that giant step forward to bring that fast-paced, youthful energy to something a little deeper and more grounded. Wow. All right. Let's see what else you got here for your Wishcraft card. Aqua Luna. I am grateful and blessed. And yes, don't forget to ask your guides, your daimon to help you with this, keep you protected, bring things to you at the right moment, and give you intuitive hints as to prompts even to in which way to go, when to, really contemplate the risks. Because for you, as a Jack, you've got a lot on your plate and you love being busy and in it. But at some point, you really have got to put the bigger boots on and sit in it. And when you do that, whatever is real for you is going to come to the surface, and that's where you can manifest. Wow. Okay. Let's say happy birthday, Jack of Diamonds. I hope you have an absolutely fabulous year. And everyone else, this is going to be a very interesting, deep dive today. I hope everyone does well, and best of luck to you tapping into this ready energy that our daimons and creative guides have brought forth for us to contemplate. I'm glad we've got the Emperor here. We need this willpower and steadfast character to really ground in. All about the intuition and twos and our emotional life path. All right. Well, carpe diem, everyone. Thank you for watching. And as always, stay kind and, go forth with curiosity. And as always, happy creating.